Trebek, give my best to your mother, and I'll take quack chews for $500. Don't bother giving the answer. The question is, who is Dave and Juan?
And 3,
Two.
2,
One.
1. Ta-da.
That's almost
Yeah.
the temperature here.
Man, oh, come on now. I'm whining it. The tip. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm Dave,
I'm Juan.
and this is Dave and Juan.
More time.
Thank you. Thank you. Warm yourself clapping. There you
That's
go.
right.
Hey,
Hey.
bring the applause up. We are such wimps when it comes to that's a sign of getting older.
It is, man.
And from being, look, man, people in the South are pretty tough, except
That one day a year is cold.
except when there's a coup nord coming through, man. Whoo,
It's
Lord.
like, man, I picked up my daughter from swim practice a little while ago, and they were practicing in the outside pool. Pool's
Good to be
heated,
young.
but it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
30 degrees outside. And the thing is, I get my truck nice and warm, so I make sure she gets in quickly to not let any of that cold air into the truck where I'm comfortably waiting.
I thought your story was going to be, I make sure she gets into the truck quickly so she doesn't get a chill. You make her get in quickly.
So I don't get a chill.
You don't get a chill. I like how
That's
you
right.
operate there, Seminole. I
Yeah,
got that.
man.
Yeah, that's no, it's with me. So again, I'm I'm in the Houston area, you over in Baton Rouge. So as I tell my mom, we typically get the weather a day before you.
Mm.
But I don't think this one. I think this one you guys are actually going to get colder than we are. But it was really miserable, overcast, windy kind of day here. It's one of those days where I judge how a day is by how much the cat wants to go outside. Like I think my cat spent a total of 15 minutes outside.
Yeah, sticks his nose out, kind of evaluates it.
Now the crazy thing, and this is where we're idiots, because she'll walk to our bedroom door and sit there and start meowing at like 5 in the morning. She wants to go out at 5 in the morning, and I should just throw something at her, but I'm like, we brought the cat in, but then she'll wake, like she did that this morning. You wake up, go maybe about 6 this morning, open the door, all right, go do what you're gonna do. And again, as we've established, I'm Dr. Doolittle. I have a full conversation with the cat. She doesn't respond much, but I'm having a full conversation with
Hey, in your mind, she's talking back.
making predictions. I'm telling her, go. It's you're not gonna like it. It's cold, and then same thing, man. So I had to get out of bed this morning, walk all the way to the back door, let that cat out. Cat walks out, stretches a little bit, puts her face up, feels the coup nord. Back in. Get back in. She ain't moved. She's been on the stairs most of the day. Like, oh, it's good to be inside.
We have 2 dogs, and one of them will always, if the weather gets bad at night for whatever reason, or if there's thunder in the area, he'll start whining. They sleep in a kennel in our room, and just start whining, and it's even before you hear it. So it's as predictable as the day is long. So I got up with them early, and I said, all right, I'm gonna sleep on the couch with them because
They'll keep you up, man.
if he's in the kennel, he'll bark, and you'll hear both of us for a while. It's like until one of us finally gets up. But as long as they're in the living room, they're fine. In the kennel, not so much.
Man, whatever. People got their quirks too.
Yeah, well, you're talking about dogs. I was telling you earlier. I thought one of the 2 dogs was gonna die last week. And I was actually a little worried. Like I got up during the night one time and kind of peeked in the kennel to make sure he wasn't dead.
Really?
But he has allergies. I don't know if you know what dogs with allergies.
Dogs never had allergies when we were growing up.
No, they didn't. They lick their feet. And I don't know if that's like their feet are irritated or they just lick their feet. Well, that annoys me because it's, you're sitting there and he's constantly licking the feet. So you give him some medicine for that, no big deal, and it goes away. But then the next day he started, and literally like one of his paws just tapping it, just sitting there, tapping it over and over and over again. Later that day, he's tapping both of them. Like, I swear, like in rhythm, like this. Saturday morning, he's sitting on the floor, staring at the wall. And I swear, he looked like Ray Charles playing the piano, tapping the feet and the head bouncing back and forth.
And medicine might have made him high, dude.
And so we had given him the medicine before. I freaking forgot? Allegra, like for allergies. And dogs can take that.
Apparently yours can.
Well, no,
I like how you defended that. I like how you quickly defend it. And dogs can take
that's
that.
right, man. That's right. So I Googled it.
Dog will take about any damn thing you give it, but okay. Allegra.
So I Googled the side effects of giving Allegra to a dog. And it said, oh, it's fine. It's good for allergies, blah, 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 blah. Unless it's Allegra D, which can give them seizures.
Oh, jeez.
So I said, Joey, was that Allegra D we gave the dog? Yeah, why? I said, oh, problem solved.
Well, so
yeah,
when did you think it was dead, though? Did you figure?
I just thought it just looked, I thought he was gonna die. I mean, because this went on for like really 3 days.
So the story's a little deeper than what you're telling here, because you were quick to say Allegra, which you can give a dog, but
right, just can't give him Allegra D.
But you didn't give your dog Allegra.
Right.
You gave your dog Allegra D.
Well, it's all the same to me.
And as we all know, Juan, you can't give a dog Allegra D. It will give the dog seizures.
Yeah.
I could have told you that.
Yeah,
Duh.
I should have asked.
You shouldn't have skipped chemistry class in high school, man.
I know. It's got, while we were recording last week, I should have brought it up because I was worried about it then.
Oh man. Well, again, it's times we're living in. When we were growing up, loved our pets. They didn't live inside. So who only knows what they were doing outside, but you didn't, right? They were barking at the thunder, then they're just barking at the thunder. That's just how it
licking their
worked.
feet. They wouldn't get no Allegra.
Well, my mom's dog, and I'm not gonna make fun of the dog because it's like it won the lottery. It literally won the lottery. It's a Chihuahua, and but it's the biggest dang Chihuahua you ever seen. I mean, I mean, I'm saying like people say it's not a miniature. It's a sizable dog. Dog probably weighs, I don't know, 10 pounds, 12 pounds.
That's big for a Chihuahua.
It's a big fat Chihuahua, man. With and some older couple, I guess, years ago. I say older couple. My mom and dad are older couple, but they had to get rid of the dog. Right? They didn't want to, but they had to get rid of the dog. And my family, I come from a long line of suckers. We'll take in, we adopt, we'll do anything. Well, anyway, they adopted this dog. And look, don't get me wrong. It's got a brain in its head. It's a smart dog, but it also has a habit, and it's done it every day since they get it back. In the middle of the night, at least once, sometimes twice, I might push 3 times a night, but at least once, blood curdling howls for about anywhere 5 to 10 seconds. And I'm talking like, I mean, as loud as you, and it won't shut up. It's almost like a seizure. It's almost like the dog is
sleeping.
No idea. But that's part of the joys when you're staying over at my mom's house. That's, you're gonna, now granted, I don't sleep. I typically don't sleep through the night, but you ain't doing it in that house. And that's what I always joked. I said, man, they didn't have to get rid of that dog. They wanted to get rid of that dog. But yeah, he's not a bad dog. And he said allergies. So apparently this dog has allergies as well. Dogs, has grass allergies. The heck's a dog with grass? The grass allergy. And but it's nothing that a several $100 shot won't fix.
Well, that was me. It's like the whole thing was do I investigate?
You're like, I'm gonna give my dog seizures before I go pay for
And Saturday I told Joey, I said, here's the deal. I'm telling you right now, if Rue dies, we're not getting a cat. I'm just letting you know. because that's her deal. When the dogs go, she wants to get a cat. And,
Oh, okay.
so I just was laying that groundwork now.
You can get a cat like I got, man. The cat I got is it's good. She wants attention sometimes, but usually not. Not a high maintenance cat at all. Like, you know how some want to jump on you and, you know, while you're sitting down and get up, you're like, no. She likes being inside. When she's kind of sleepy, she'll let you pet it. You know, she may come every now and then, she'll come around just to check and she'll hang out with you. Man, like I said, the wife said she's like you. She tolerates people, but really doesn't want to be around them.
Yeah.
You know?
I deal with you.
That's right.
See,
Okay.
yeah, my dogs know if they're sitting on the couch and I come to sit on the couch, they just move to the other side because they know I'm not snuggling up next to me.
But they're still on the couch. That's the other thing too. All the rules
Yeah.
have changed, man. Like again, I don't let, I say I don't let our cat get on anything. I don't know what she does when I'm not looking, and I don't really find a lot of evidence that she, but you know, I don't, but yeah, the rules are all changed at my parents and sisters. All of a sudden it's like, everybody have at it. Pets do what they're going to, they got a cat that sleeps inside one. There's a coffee table that isn't really nice. They probably overpaid for it. Really nice, big coffee table in the living room that opens up. I don't know what the design is, but it opens up and there's storage inside, and that's where the cat sleeps. She decided that yes, that's what they'll do. They'll open the table at night, and the cat. That's where the cat's gonna jump in to sleep. And sometimes those been messed up because people have closed it, or I guess it is closed where they can't find the cat. It's literally stuck in the furniture.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
Makes it good if you got to take it somewhere. Just throw it in a coffee table, table in your car.
I need 3 guys to carry the coffee table to bring the cat in. But yeah, so it's it's the funny thing to me about when it gets cold, what we call cold, and the rest of the country is like, what are you talking about? Is again, gives you the opportunity to go in parts of your closet you don't get to use very often. Typically got to dust them off though, right? I mean, like I said, it's I don't know anybody who doesn't have you typically work in that middle part of the closet. I don't know how your closet's laid out, right? That's where that's where you go to. I got shirts and stuff on top, and then pants are on the bottom, and good clothes is off here to the left. I said good clothes. Buy you my good clothes.
My good, like my church stuff.
No, but I'm Catholic, bro. Church stuff is church stuff is hey, look, what I like about the youth mass that we typically go to in the summer, man, people can wear shorts.
I'll wear shorts sometimes at church. So.
Oh yeah, man, that's a game changer.
Trust me. Yeah, I'm like,
I've never tailgated. Yeah. I've never tailgated at a mass yet, but I tell you what, down the line. Because come football season, you always got that game, the games kind of ending. It's like,
hey, that's a good idea.
Why not? I mean, go. We all got like Hulu on the phone. Catch a little game. I don't know what the law is on that. My wife will probably tell me later. No, that's not allowed. But
in the spirit of confession. I was
it's not a confession. I didn't do it yet.
Well, we had a service at my church last night and I was running camera. And I was also streaming the LSU Alabama basketball game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, watching it while I was running camera.
How'd
they lost.
Yeah, I don't want, we were I was thinking about that. I actually jotted something down about so the playoffs, and again, you're seeing this whenever you're seeing this, folks. NFL playoffs are going on. And last week showed me, I kind of knew it already. We talked, friends and I talked about it. Quarterback is everything now.
Oh gosh.
They've got the game to the point of, it's not like in the days of Trent Dilfer winning a Super Bowl. And I'm not hating on Trent Dilfer. He's look, anybody playing in the NFL that's not an accident. So
this is the thing that I say about it is you can't win with just a good quarterback.
No, that's Aaron Rodgers.
But you can't win without a good quarterback.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Well, I'm watching those And I remember there's a gambler, somebody on TV said something a couple, 3 years ago, and it basically said, I bet the quarterback. I just flat out bet the quarterback. Show me who's what do you know, which white, and but people for years, right? Don't bet against Brady.
Yeah.
Don't get against Brady. But yes, watching that, thinking, and of course that means that my team here in town, the Texans, and my first team, your team, got some problems, man.
Yeah, we're struggling. I read a quote from Tom Brady this week that said next year he's going to play safety so that he can go paddle the imaginary canoe at the end of a turnover.
Yeah. Brady, I tell you what, if he pulls it off this year, I don't think it's we're not, a lot of folks don't care about these things. I don't think I actually root for Brady. I'm one of these guys, even the people that I like him, man.
Right. I'm sitting down saying, hey, that dude at his age, high level, constantly. Dude, forget, why would you hate on that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Anytime anybody's hating on you because you're better than everybody,
I'd take that hate.
They cheat, whatever.
Whatever.
They all do. I mean, different but no, boy, Joe Burrow.
Dude, Joe's looking good.
I'm a Cincinnati fan just for him. I just and I used to have a little bit of issue, but I kind of like the fact now that he just doesn't give a flip about. No, dude, I love that.
Yeah,
he's got a level of confidence and cockiness that are just like.
He's got just the right amount of cockiness to where.
Right. Oh yeah. He's not like
not flamboyant, cocky, in your face, a jerk.
He's not an idiot like Manziel was, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he's 5 times the quarterback, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited about that we're doing my fantasy football league. Our end of the year get together is on Saturday. We're going to watch the Cincinnati game. What we do is something I started because I'm an idiot years ago, man, over a decade ago, when I won the league, which I've won many, many times, by the way, just in case. So our thing was, I think back then it was $25 or so everybody put in, and it went to the winner. And then I just said, I want this. Let's just go and I'm buying. Let's go. I forget what we were watching. And we started just making the end of the year thing, just kicking you money. We're just all going to go eat and drink or wherever wherever we're going to do it. And it's up to like $40 now or so a year. But these days that don't cover much, man.
No.
Right. Yes. We used to show up and watch an entire game. I think one time almost 2 games, and we're all eating wings and stuff and people drinking beer, and the guys I hang with can drink some beer. And, so it's like, say it's $40 times maybe 8, 9, 10 people there, 400. Yeah. You fly through $400 like that now. Like,
yeah. I went through the drive-through at Wendy's yesterday and it was $12. I'm saying, this is for mine.
When's the last time you pulled into a Popeyes and got a 16-piece family and whatever? And what happened with us? My son was always one to, even before the chicken sandwiches, when something else. So when you roll into a Popeyes drive-through, you put your order and they're like, that'd be 42.
Yeah.
42. The old man comes out. 42.
What, chicken?
The heck am I buying? How much is that yard bird? Come on, man. But I guess when I got my Popeyes, I'll eat Popeyes for days. I hope try to hide it.
You spend that much money, then you get. Well, I gotta eat it. I can't waste this money.
Well, it ain't gotta. My wife will back. Sometimes when we're home doing whatever, she said, what do you want me to, you want me to cook something? What do you feel like? I got some cold Popeyes in the fridge. Don't waste your time on me. That's. I got 2 cold wings, a drumstick in there, man. That's it. I'm good. I'm covered.
Well, Joe asked me the other night if I mind eating pizza rolls because they were eating taco soup, which I'm not a fan of.
Mind.
And I said the answer to that question is always yes. Every night, the answer is yes. 3 nights in a row, 5 nights in a row. Yeah.
Mind. Yeah. Do I mind pizza rolls? I'm gonna be a happy man. Come on,
dude. I could live on some pizza rolls.
They ain't great for your figure. I tell you that right now.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's one of those foods myself. I love me some pizza roll. I love me some macaroni and cheese, man. I am as lowbrow as you get with. You give me a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
That's the best,
dude. I could probably eat that 5 times a week. Easy.
Yeah. Do you line it up? Do you ever like put one on each prong of your fork?
Not since I was 12. But hey.
I
That's right. You do you, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But but you read the side box of you read the side of a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, and you see like a crap load of calories, and you realize that ain't for the whole box. That's just for
That's for one
and
scoop.
I'll be eating the box. That's I'll knock that out. That'll be it's kind of funny, man. I remember reading this years ago. Prince, and this was, I mean, he passed on. Was it 10 years ago yet? It's been a while.
No, I think
But
it's like maybe 2017.
okay,
4 or 5 years ago.
dude, COVID shut everything down. Everything feels
Yeah.
like it's forever ago. But anyway, I'd read somewhere that he had his Paisley
Park Studios.
yeah, and in his house, a big mansion, and everything, and he had as in all these mega rich people, they have staff and crew, and he had
personal
a
chef.
He had a personal chef, and the chef quit. It was some fancy, you go to, like be a chef, but this he quit because all Prince wanted was macaroni and cheese. He got tired of making. He's an executive chef for Prince, and all he's making is macaroni and cheese.
But see, that was to me somewhat the coolness of Prince.
I wish I had a personal chef. That's all they'd be doing. All right, Monday, think I'm gonna go with a weenie spaghetti. You had that. Hey, who's paying who here?
That's right.
We're doing weenie spaghetti for lunch, and I'm gonna have that again for supper. Don't take the afternoon off. I'm gonna reheat it.
Not in the microwave. Put that sucker back on the stove.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, well, that's true. That's when you're getting fancy. Yeah. Let's see. Tuesday, we do pizza rolls. Pizza rolls on Tuesday. No, I don't want you to make pizza rolls. I want you to buy a box of pizza rolls.
Geno's. I'll call Joey sometimes and say, "Hey, I'm on my way home. Go ahead and put the pizza rolls in now so they can be ready when I get back."
That's living, man. That's living. Yeah. There you go.
Nothing like the smell of pizza rolls. They hit you in the face when you walk through the door from hard.
And I know it's not. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I guess I joke with my wife about this because we are like I don't know, feast or famine. Like we either don't cook at all for a stretch, or just start cooking.
Yeah.
And I always tell us you got to space it out more because I hate stuff going bad in the fridge, right? I mean, that's just like, it's the worst, especially if it's something you like, right? If it's something you like, but and I always say, I said, you go through these stretches where, and I literally don't care. I mean, dude, I can eat a can of chili. I'm the same thing. Fine. I'm fine, right? Boys, they're on their own. They can do what they want. I got one at school, got one at, hey, so, I tell my wife, whatever you want, you want to go get something, you want to, don't worry, don't sweat me. I'm good. I'm not gonna starve. I may just get a beer. I'm good. I'm totally totally good. But it drives me crazy, man, because it's the same thing. So if you cook something good, like a jambalaya or something that there's a lot of it, you don't, a lot of these things that I like, you don't cook little batches, it's big batches. And it's in the containers in the fridge, and then she cooks something the next day. Well, okay, great. And then, it'll be like 3 or 4 days. And then I literally forget, like, cause I'm like digging to the back of the fridge, like, oh man, I can't believe I had jambalaya go bad. And I say go bad. Go bad's a relative term, right?
Yeah.
You ever do that? You ever try to figure out, okay,
there's people have differing opinions on what, the timeline of go bad.
Depends how hungry you are, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. We have to, like, when my son comes home from college, it's all okay. Elijah's coming home. Make sure we clean out any leftovers in the fridge that are bad, because he'll
eat them.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, he'll wake up and come downstairs and eat with whatever's in the fridge.
I used to have that problem with my son Abe, and not when he was like away. Although even when he was in college, it did. But like, I'd forget, and I'd grill. The good thing with barbecue, most of the stuff I'll barbecue's probably got so much sodium in it to start off with, and then you got barbecue sauce. Then it's in the fridge. It's not like it's sitting on a counter for like a week or 2 weeks. But I can remember sometimes I come downstairs, I'm doing something, he'd have a plate of something, and like, what are you eating? Whatever. And I'm like, dude, I don't even remember cooking that. Like, Like, wait, is that from like 2 Saturdays ago? Are you? You know, like, yeah. Well, guess I got news for you. A hamburger or a hot dog,
Yeah.
barbecued, grilled in the fridge, dude. I mean, if something's not growing on it,
right. The preservatives will kill you long before anything else. I don't know. We went someplace a couple of weeks ago, Italian restaurant. I think had some pizza or whatever. And we're coming back, and Ryan said, hey, we had like leftovers. And Ryan said, can you bring mine in? I said, yeah, that's fine. And so I put it on the hood of my truck. And then must have got something out of the truck. And the next morning when we were leaving, it was still sitting on the hood of my truck. And it was chilly that night. I said, that's fine. Just bring that right back in.
The same girl you want to hurry up so you don't get a chill.
Yeah, it's like, I ain't throwing this away. That's expensive.
Yeah, I know.
That's no pizza rolls right there. That's restaurant pizza.
I've had them do that, man. They forget it in the car. And like we go out and get, take home, whatever. Because that's a big one. We'll go and they'll order pizzas and stuff, and big pizza. Each. And again, they're men now, so we don't do it as often as we used to. Yeah. But they each order a large pizza, and like at some of these restaurants, it's even more. It's not even like a Domino's pizza. It's bigger. It's thicker. It's a big.
Yeah.
It's a dang like $18 pizza is what it is.
Right.
But and they'll chow down half of that and put the other half in a box.
Right, and that's in a restaurant like that. It's like the economies of scale. It's like, okay,
I like that.
Well,
yeah,
if I get the medium that I'm gonna eat, it's just $3 less than if I get the large that I can make 2 or 3 meals out of.
As long as I can get these couillons to take it out the car when we get home.
Yeah.
Nothing worse, man. Nothing worse than you get in that car the next day and go, what the? Oh, man. Yeah. One, it's aggravating that your car's going to smell like food for the next day or two. And
you made that investment right down this commode.
Yeah, but yeah, it's when you're glad when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? Not like tonight. But
nah, please, got to thaw that baby out.
I might eat it myself. I might tell them pizza went bad, bro. I had to throw it out.
Yeah, well, start the engine, warm it up, and I'll eat it on the way to work.
Had to throw it out. So this week, this person I know was circulating some article, some research that people are some study in England or whatever, and talking about want to get people talking about the benefits of going to a 4-day work week, right? Like they're wondering, could that catch on in America? I just love this argument. We would be so much more productive with a 4-day work week.
Here's the deal. I would be more productive with a no-day work week. If you really want to make me happy, I don't ever want to work.
It just drives me crazy, man. It's maybe it's a generational thing. They've always been some people that just don't have a work ethic, but it's when I read that, I don't want to dive into it, but part of me wants to, because again, you don't have to jump into every fight there is just because you want to jump into it. But I just want to say, like, hey, let's talk about America and the rest of the world. How did America become the greatest superpower and the greatest economy that dwarfs everything in the world ever? Because of the work ethic, and because the rest of the world, and that country's taking naps, that country's taking August off. These guys are working 4-day work weeks. I'm sorry, no, that's right. Start your own business, bruh. You think you're doing a 4-day work week?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 7-day work week.
Like people that tell me, it's more important if we don't work. It's important to work smart, not hard. Anybody that tells you that, they're not doing either.
Yeah. Now I do have Friday afternoons off. Yeah, or as I like to call it, my Antonio Brown day.
Every day's a half day. When you just say bleep it, go home.
But no, I get that. It's called work for a reason. It's not your entertainment day. I'm not here to hang out. I'm not here to, I'm here to make money for somebody else so that they can pay me. Or in your case, make money for yourself. I tell you, I worked at this place a few years ago. And they had guys there who were trying to be that whole cool, hip, culture, as though, it was, when you start saying we have, when you, one of the buzzwords in workplaces now is culture. We want to have
Oh,
culture.
no. Yeah.
And when you say we have a cool culture, you instantly don't, because if you define it yourself as cool, then it's not. But so we would do that stuff, and they were remodeling the office. And at one point, they were going to make, like, one room was going to be like grass, like artificial grass. And there would be a hammock in there. It was going to be like a Zen room if you just wanted to go relax or do a little research and read. In the employee handbook, it literally said employees are allowed to take up to a 20-minute nap per day. And I said, why 20 minutes? And well, that's the optimum time to take a nap.
Time. That's right.
And so I told the boss, I said, let me tell you something, man. If you got time to pay these idiots to take a nap, or if you got money to pay these idiots to take a nap, you're not paying me nearly enough, because I'm not here to friggin' nap. If I'm, you want to let me off a half hour a day, that's fine. But taking a nap at work.
I worked for the state of Louisiana for 3 years. They had that policy. I know there were people napping every day. 20 minutes. They didn't even start snoring for 20 minutes. I mean,
if they were up for 20 minutes, it was going to be a productive day.
Well, not all of them, but yeah, it's and think about that. Like, yeah, we work for us because we're cool. So you're really trying to attract. You're attracting typically the wrong. That's creative types, though.
Yeah, and that's what it was. And nobody has like a normal job title. They all come up with these,
It's a reason why nobody takes it serious. That's a reason nobody takes it serious. And I got news for you. This idea that talent is, if you're just talented, it just comes easy if you're talented. Stephen King has a good quote. He says, talent is as common as table salt.
Yeah.
He said, it's about work. It's about putting in the work. And it's true. Okay. Well, you've written stuff. You do think, look, it don't just flow out. It don't just, it's not like, oh, that was so great. Yeah. That poor fool worked on that for a month to try to get that, to get that right. But I was again joking with my son a bit about, some of the frontline stories of people don't give a squat. I mean, I think back in the day, we've always had, you get burned out on a job. I mean, look, Johnny Paycheck said, take this job and shove it, right? I mean, so people have been celebrating this stuff for a long time, but you weren't, because that was your job. You did it. You probably didn't expect, right? You didn't expect it to be a party.
Right.
Right. That was like old guys, right? Man, back in the day. All we did was complain. Of course we complained, but we
still worked. Still knew you had to go.
Exactly. And don't be late.
I've still for years been telling people when they complain at work, and don't get me wrong, I complain too. No, I know that's hard to believe. I know you think, they expect, you think they'd be paying you to be here with all they expect you to do. Oh, that's right. They are.
Yeah, that's good. I used to do that with a few folks. It's always, it depends who it is. Because of the people you want to tell that to are the people that need to hear it.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, anybody who's telling me how hard they're working, you're probably not working that hard, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. Or dude, or whatever. Or pick your Cajun pronoun.
Yeah.
You're babe, you're a dude, you're a bjork.
I worked with a guy who would, if ever he was up late or up early working, this is the same one who wanted to have the nap rooms, would make sure he sent an email to everybody. And it's like, to show you that he was working at that point. I think, dude, who cares? I don't care. I'm not up at this hour, but I'll be there doing my job until it's done. I got nothing to prove. I'm just doing it.
Just pay me, bro. Yeah.
Give me some money. I'll come in and do it. Yeah, go home when I'm done.
Well, and again, it comes down to that too. It's people, you don't look, it's nobody, you have to walk in somebody else's shoes. I mean, I forget who it was. There's a good video out there. It might be like Ben Shapiro, or he might have copied Friedman or somebody, but there's a video talking about explaining to a college student, which you kind of think like, shouldn't the professors be explaining this stuff to college students? But about, the argument was, without our labor,
Oh, I know. Yeah.
that couldn't be done. And he's like, so
Yeah, you're putting graphite in a pencil.
you think,
Yeah.
wait, who paid for this? Who took out the loans? Who invested? Who, like, you think and yeah, I mean, again, yeah, it's a part, but yeah, it comes down to that. Yeah. Your labor is about like the lead and the pencil. It's a part of what goes into it.
Right. Yeah. Who's got the risk? That's the real aspect of it. If this goes down, who's going to hurt the most? Yeah. Not you.
Not you, bro. Not you, bro. But I was thinking about that when I said that about calling somebody a bjork before, because my mom last week, I guess. I talked to her.
Yeah, when it was,
she said,
yawns and chews.
You shouldn't say true so much. I'm like, Mom, nobody knows. I said, anybody who knows what that means doesn't care. And if most people don't know, what's a true. But I was thinking, what's worse? What's more offensive, to be called a true, a yawn, not really a yawn, a bjork? Trying to think of the things we used to call everybody.
I think, probably
well, you didn't. I don't know if you guys. I don't know. Yeah. You lived up north, and
I know we had a kid in my third grade class that we called. His nickname was Bjork.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
remember you mentioned Bjork.
Yeah. So I just think, based on that, I think it's most offensive because we would call him stupid. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you don't know, chew is, my behind, not my behind.
Oh, wait, is that what that means? I gotta stop saying that.
So, and I pride myself on being that fairly regularly. So that wouldn't offend me at all.
In a nice way.
Yeah.
In a nice way. I still remember one time, one of the places I worked for, again, a boss I have referenced before, and I forget what it was, and we're doing something, and I got sent on this job, that I wasn't nearly, I was just a body going on this job, and this other guy he brought in to hire. And remember, I was coming up there. I'm going to send. I think he called me a grunt. I think he said, I'm going to send this grunt with you. And it was such a, to me, like a, like a mock. And I remember, I mean, dude, things you can remember. I'm in my mid 50s. I was probably, I guess I was in my mid 20s then. And I remember when he said that, and as I smiled, and when I said in my head, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Like, I might've been on the, I may have been fence before, but I'm like, but here's how it works, guys. You can't quit at the moment. Because you still got stuff to pay for. You still got whatever. But it's okay to say, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna they will keep paying me, but a big part of my job right now is getting out. I'm gonna be like all these other yawns who just sit in and collect a check. Yeah, look, I used to talk about that. I still talk about that all the time, about, part of the problems in business are the people that have quit. They just didn't leave yet. Yeah. They ain't going nowhere. You pay them every 2 weeks, man. They ain't going nowhere.
And that's, you talk about work ethic. I can remember this was like the first really good job that I had. And I was there like 8 years. And I can just remember when I said, man, when I put my notice in, that's going to be the easiest time of my life, where I'm just going to show up some days and just take that check. But I guess, I was a better person than I thought, because, and I think then I put in like 30 days notice, and it was like, I killed myself for 30 days just to make sure everything was done right before I left.
Well, I used to tell people, man, look, when you leave a place, any place you leave, you want them to go, oh man, like, right. It's just a personal thing. You want people to actually say, oh, geez, can't we leave? Not like, all right, good. We didn't know you were still here. Really? You work here still?
The job I left last month sent me a paycheck 2 weeks ago by accident.
So apparently accounting's knocking it out of the park over there too, huh? Payroll.
So I said, well, I'm not saying anything. Yeah, you go
Come on.
back and forth. And I said, I'm not saying a thing. Um, and then the next week, the girl in accounting, who was like super cool, she texted me. She said, oh my God, you probably noticed.
You probably noticed.
And she said, please, if you could save me a lot of trouble.
New phone. Who dis?
And so I lied. I said, oh gosh, I didn't notice. I never checked my account.
As it turns out,
yeah.
I'm on vacation right now. Thanks. We got an upgrade.
And it wasn't a lot. But so I said, I'll send it back. I said, I'll stop by one day and drop it off. One day I will.
One day.
So,
so it's an actual paper check?
no, it was auto deposited into my account.
So
they can't pull it
so
out.
Come on, bro. You gotta do that. I mean,
oh yeah, no, I will. I'm not doing that. What was funny was one time with this guy, the owner of that company, we were having a conversation. I don't know, it was just a couple of us in there, and we were just talking about things you had done financially or not. I don't know, it was a weird conversation like that. And I said that I remember one time I used to do like freelance copywriting, and I paid a bill to somebody like $500-600, and it cleared the bank, but it never was deducted from my account. So yeah, so
okay.
So it was an error on the bank, and I waited a month or 2 months just to make sure, and then I closed the account. Make sure, it's like, all right, I want to make sure my guy got paid, and now I'm closing this account. So by the time they catch it, I'll be gone.
Did they never catch it?
No, I don't know. Not when I had the account. I never heard anything from him. And so the owner said, I don't know, you should be telling me that. And now
this is true.
Now, coincidentally, he's paid me by accident.
You're not the guy they should be paying by accident, man.
That's right.
It was like I don't even know. We've done so many of these now. What are we up to? 47, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We're getting close to 50.
Man, I know. But at that time we had a crew. This was years ago. I had these 2 big palm trees in my at my house. I still do, but I still have one got taken out by lightning, but huge palm trees. And they show up, and the guy says, hey, it was like $200 to trim them, and I'm like, 200 really? Because that's a piece of work, man. I mean, and I was like $100 a piece. You guys gonna trim these things for $100? And they were like the crew, or like the guy. They get the one guy that can speak English out there selling you on this, and they got the crew, and I'm like, okay, have at it. So this guy, he beat books and leaves the crew, and they did a great job. Finished up, waiting. They get in their trucks, they leave. All right, surely. And the guy never gave me his card. I mean, I'm literally looking for his card to call. Guy never gave me. It was a free.
Did you recommend him to all your friends?
I couldn't. I didn't even know the name of the place, man. Like for weeks, I kept thinking, okay, I mean, the guy's gonna. I even had a check made out to with a blank to say,
Yeah, I'll tip your guys here.
Yeah, I thought it was, but hey, man, it was awesome. Somebody showed up, trimmed my trees. Somebody did that job when I was in Thibodeau. And this was, I think, 2 trips ago to Thibodeau. I think I had my mom with me. And she I want to get a coffee, so we drove through. What's that place on the corner there? It's a bank, and it's I think Pete's Coffee or something. Right there in Thibodeau. Yeah, you don't go there much. Anyway, but it's a coffee shop, and it's connected to a bank. And so I go through the drive through, and it's kind of hard trying to figure my way out. And I don't know if I was complaining. I might have been complaining about who was in front of me or what was going. It was taking a while, And I get to the window, and the young lady ahead had paid for me. Man, I felt like crap. I know that's a good gesture, but I feel terrible when somebody does that. And especially, like, wait, am I supposed to do that now for the person behind me? Because is that how
Right.
this is?
That's the whole deal. And I've done it a couple of times, and you cringe because there's part of it. It's like, okay, I don't want to look in my rearview mirror to see if there's 17 people in the vehicle behind me because I want to do this for the right reasons. But then,
I'll give money to, I tend to be pretty good about, I'll give people money. I don't typically do the, intersections in town because that's just too sketch. And plus it's a job. I see the same people all the time.
They're making bank.
But yeah, to me, it was such a nice gesture that person did that. But part of me wants to say, yeah, you just made me feel bad. Like the overall, I feel like Larry David saying this, right? It's a Curb Your Enthusiasm thing. Like the overall emotion I got from this was like, it was a little bit of, oh, that was nice, and a little bit of, what you doing?
Yeah, putting pressure on me.
Man, don't pay. I didn't want you paying for this. I want to run her down, like not run her down, but catch her. How much?
We were in, I don't know, we were following each other one time, and I think, or not too long ago, we stopped, so we were each in our car, Joey and I, and we stopped at Dairy Queen. I went through the drive-through at Dairy Queen, and I was going to.
In separate cars?
Yeah, because we were, I don't know how it ended up like that, but it
just because how you roll. Me and my babe, we both got in separate cars. I went to Dairy Queen.
And so I was going to pay for hers because she was behind me. But then I said, nah, I'm not doing that because then she's going to pay for the people behind her. It cost me more money.
I tell you what, I got to be honest. I feel bad now because I didn't pay for the person behind me. I was just like, oh, that's cool. Dang, I should have said, is that a game y'all play? Like,
yeah.
Is that how this is supposed to work?
How long can you keep it going?
Because I didn't even get something from me. I just got something. My mom was the only one that wanted something. I got, got some from my mom. Had I known the person ahead.
Yeah, you were already buying something for somebody.
Dude, I was, if I'd have known, if I'd have read lips, I'd have changed my order.
We went to
give me a pound of coffee and 4 donuts.
Yeah. We back this up. Somebody bought our dinner in a restaurant. It's a couple years ago.
Well, were you looking homeless at the time? I mean,
no, we were. And when we asked for the ticket for the check, she said, "Oh, somebody paid for it." And so she brought us the receipt, and it just said, "Thanks for what you do." And it had a little puzzle piece drawn on it. My wife teaches special needs kids, and that's the symbol for autism.
Dude, they weren't buying you jack.
No, it had nothing to do with
you. You were
me.
the and one.
But then it becomes
that's nice. That's nice.
Okay, looking around trying to figure out who it was, and because the waitress said, "Well, he didn't want me to tell y'all who it was," and I'm saying, "I'm not. Yeah, we gotta go thank the guy." And so she finally showed us. So that was Nobody's done that for me ever. Not even in a drive-through.
Man, this is true. This was years ago, and I'm trying to remember. That doesn't really matter how many years ago, but it was years ago. I'm in an airport, and it was it Veterans Day? I guess it was Veterans Day. And I'm waiting for a plane. I got a time to kill. Maybe it's I don't know. I'm in an airport hanging out. Didn't have that many options. So I end up in an Applebee's. I think it's an Applebee's or whatever in the airport.
Applebee's, Chili's, all the same. So,
as I get in there, and I knew I had to travel a lot because I'd been in this one a lot. I mean, I just knew where and I got to sit down. And as I'm sitting there and I look up and there's like four young men, military, and I'm just like, and a guy I used to work for was military. I'm like, so I actually hurry my stuff up. Because I want to I don't want to hang around. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be like, hey, let me buy you. I want to,
do it truly as a gesture.
Finished up, and then on my way out, I'm just, I just tell the people, say, here's mine, and then give me, don't say anything, but just give me that table over there. And then she says, oh, it's Veterans Day. They eat free anyway.
Stop screwing up my goodwill.
I think it's time we do.
Hey,
get out of here. That's right. Push the button. See if any of this stuff took. I have to look up. Hey, it's recording. I think we got.
Yeah. No.
We weren't doing Plan B this time.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get to. A buddy of mine texted a little bit earlier about the supply chains are breaking. This is a young guy thing too. This guy's probably in his late 20s or so, and he's so ticked off. He can't find Diet Red Bull anywhere. He's like, man, this supply chain stuff is getting serious now. Bleeping, bleeping, bleep. I'm not even gonna say who he's telling to go get bleep, but it's kind of funny. He's like, there's a shortage of Diet Red Bull. So
well, I found out today, the place I work for is a grocery wholesaler or a wholesale distributor, and we can actually buy stuff from there. You got to buy it like in, bulk sizes, but so I can buy it at cost. So I don't know if we carry Diet Red Bull, but I'll check, and I might could hook your friend up with some.
Can you sell them some in the eaches?
Yeah, that's right, man. I don't know if it's an each or.
Bro, I got a connection for some Diet Red Bull.
I can't sell them eaches though. You got to buy it by the case.
You shouldn't be buying that. You be drinking that poison anyway, man. like, well, you buy that stuff?
This is the whole thing. It's the concept of drinking Diet Red Bull to me is like, give me a double meat Whopper and a Diet Coke.
Well, it's the sugar, man. It's the sugar.
Well, but isn't that what you want?
No, you want the caffeine, I think, in those things, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I don't drink those things. I don't know.
All the sugar, twice the caffeine.
No, I don't drink that meat.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's I think I got 4 fluids in my life. There's water, coffee, beer, and wine. That's it. That's it. I mean, of all the liquids in the world, that's my 4, right?
The first time, and I'm drinking Red Bull sometimes. And
I guess I'll do a diet drink every now and then. A diet.
The first time I ever took a Red Bull was the day, or drank a Red Bull was the day Joey and I were getting married. I was really tired, and I figured I needed to be awake.
So that's a date experiment.
Yeah, I said, oh, man, I gotta go get something to stay awake. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Are you the guy that gave your dog seizures with?
Hey,
you just need to read that label, do you?
Well, I don't think if I would have read the label, it would have said, "Don't give this.
Don't give this to dog. It's gonna give you. It's gonna make your dog look like Ray Charles looking at a wall."
So now we're just giving him Benadryl.
There you go.
With peanut butter, because you gotta hide it in something.
All right. I said we were leaving and we never left.
Yeah, we were.
All right. Okay, everybody. If you want to reach out to us, you know how to do it. It's Dave and Juan at protonmail.com. And there's a plethora of places to find us, Mr. Siminox.
A whole myriad of places.
Myriad.
You can find us on YouTube, where you can watch us, which is beautiful thing to do. Subscribe to that sucker, our YouTube channel. Press that little bell button, and it'll so you get alerted every time we post a new one. We're also anywhere and everywhere that you listen to podcasts: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Facebook Podcast, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Pandora, Podbay, and Listen Notes.
That's all you need.
That's right. If you ain't got that, what else can you have?
You know what I'm saying? I think we said this before. If you go there and we're not there, what you doing there?
That's right.
Seriously.
That's trouble waiting to happen.
Look around. We ain't bringing you a turkey. We ain't bringing you a ham.
Say ham for fam day.
We ain't going there. Get out of there. Go find us where we at. We had enough places.
Yeah.
And if you get to one of those, and if you get to one of those places and we're not there yet, we caught the bridge. We're on the way. Don't bail on us. We're gonna be there. You can count on us. Tune in next week to find out how Juan's seizure dog is doing.
Or what else I've messed up.
Now we took him off the D.
Or if I've returned the money to my former employer.
Right. Do that. And we're gonna assume they don't watch these episodes. So you think?
No, I sent them today. So I hadn't forgot about you.
I'm just enjoying that money sitting in my account.
That's right. Just drawing the 50 cents interest over the next year.
That must be a lot of money if you even get 50 cents. It's been bad. All right. Hey, man. All right, man. Everybody out there, it's not a suggestion. It's not, just a hint. It's not something we're just throwing. It's a mandate. Mandate. Have yourself, mandatory. Mandate. Have yourself a fantastic week. We're going to be here sometime next week. Mr. Semino,
Yeah.
when are they going to get a fresh one?
Monday at 7:00. It's at the ripest point, man.
Right
Just
there, man.
pick
That's
that sucker right off the tree.
right off the tree. Don't let it rot on the tree. It's still good. You can
Mhm.
come back and get it later, but man, get it.
Yeah,
Get it.
it's like leftovers in the fridge on another night. Still good.
That's right. They got enough sulfites in this to stay for a while, but
Yeah.
get
Even
it
if you forget us outside, we'll still be good.
let us in. It's cold, man. Let me in. All right, everybody, have a good one. Love you, man.
Back at ya.
Peace. My friend, I forgot. My friend sent me. He saw Bruce Arians, the coach, got fined $50,000 for slapping the player's helmet. And my buddy texted me, I think, saying he never would have made it to Galliano Junior High. We got the crap slapped out of our helmets at Galliano Junior High. Drug around by the face mask. Oh,
It's all a big sissy league. It's crazy. I did enjoy watching Dallas choke, though.
we all did.
Yeah.